jävla mäcken att de skulle ta resan ner. Det är ju så infärdig mikrometer. Oavsett vad så behöver vi egentligen så att lossa den 22 längst fram. So guys, as always, we're running late. Today is Saturday. We're 2 days out before leaving for Spain. On Thursday evening we put the engine into the car, we filled up water, we filled up oil, we did everything completely done and we're ready to crank the engine to get the dry sump belt on. When we pushed the starter engine, the engine wouldn't move an inch, so we thought that maybe it was the flywheel that has got caught with the... Wait, leave it. We thought it might be a starter engine that was caught in the flywheel, but it ended up not being that. So we removed the complete gearbox, we removed the bell housing, nothing helped. We checked the drive pulley belt, we checked the chain, nothing was wrong, and the engine turned off fine before we put it in the car. After a while we suspected that we might not have turned around the engine after we put on the support girdle and the oil pan, and this seemed to be the case because we ended up yesterday on Friday putting in like 5-6 hours by myself, ripping all of those stuff out, and 20 minutes left, Jimmy came and we pulled out the engine, ripped off the oil pan and checked it out, and it seems like as soon as we let go of the tension from the support girdle, the engine turned around again. So something is either wrong with the what's called like the main bearing caps, otherwise they've been deformed, so they're like oval instead of round, or something is wrong with the bearing clearance. So right now we're actually removing the whole crank assembly again, and it's, as I said, Saturday at 1, so we are like 60 hours from leaving on the ferry. It's gonna be a fucking tight one, but we'll see what happens. So we're gonna get back to work and hopefully we still can make it to Spain. But as it looks like now, it's gonna be a really tight one. So we might have to reschedule the ferry to Wednesday and do an all-nighter, but we'll see. Let's go.
Som vanligt så är man ute i tid.
Hello guys, Morten here.
Vlogging and shit. 55 minuter till planet lyfter, så får jag lite frukost. Och sen så blir det nice. Stoppade i kontrollen för att vi hade en vad i väskan.
Jullager.
Till vem då?
Mårten.
Några runda suspekta föremål.
Vad är det i den här väskan? Vad menar du? Vi åker vidare då.
Åker vidare.
We're going on an escalator, yes.
Safe flight?
Yeah.
Yeah, felt good.
I had exit also.
Yeah.
No worries. I got you.
And I had a window seat because I stole Billy's once. That's why he's little tjejsur now.
Yeah.
Fan, jag stod och gapade Skövde inne på flyget och du har redan gått av. Det var det jävlar.
And this is our rental. So he's a really good co-driver.
Här har vi professionell spanjorförare. Är du nervös?
Seriöst, kolla vad fint det är.
Det ser ut som helvete här. Fan. Det är bara berg överallt.
Vi ska byta fil här, va?
Det vet jag inte.
Jag har ingen aning.
Okej.
Det blir säkert skitbra. Nu går det åt helvete.
Ja, men nu har vi nog kört fel då.
Nu kommer vi ner i stan. Nu åker vi så här serpentinvägar, vet du.
Ja.
Jävlar vad gött det går.
Det här är brantaste
Försöker han platta
stan.
till, eller?
Ja, grejer.
Hej. Nu jävlar, nu kör jag bara. Nu skiter jag i. Fuck off. Jag är från Sverige. Jag har ingen aning om. Ja, jag ser ingenting i backspegeln här nu. Men...
Okay, we're in Pamplona heter det. Pamplona. And we are supposed to meet with our amazing friends from TM-land.
Helvete.
Hallå allihopa, nu är vi nere i Spanien, i Pomplona tror jag det heter, lite utanför banan. Som ni ser i bakgrunden så är det ett litet bilevent, visar folket i staden, vad som händer och grejer. De börjar launcha lite precis och då vet vi vad som händer, då måste ju Mårten starta maskinen för han kan ju aldrig hålla sig när det är någon som börjar launcha lite. Så vi får se, jag filmar lite, visar lite vad det finns för bilar. Ja, så ses vi senare.
Har du hörselproppar? Nej. Fuck the view.
Welcome to the fire. Welcome to the fire.
vad gjorde du?
Det finns ju bara dra igen.
Jag vill bara vara med lite.
Now we're back at Circuito Navarra and we're doing some maintenance because we heard something a bit off with the push-out bearing. So we actually checked and we saw that it's barely touching the clutch right now. So we're actually gonna spacer it back a bit so we don't run into any problems tomorrow. So we're gonna do that, try to fix some food, and then we're gonna head out tomorrow for Volrace ICE 2020. So stay tuned. So we actually didn't have a problem with the clutch wearing out. We only had that we have like a system where the push-out bearing is running on some control arms, and they actually were a bit bent down. So when we thought the push-out bearing was laying flat on the back, it was actually crooked. So that meant on the top side it was actually touching the spring on the clutch pressure plate. So we actually removed it, got it straight, and straightened everything out and put it back in, and now it looks good. So we're ready for tomorrow. Time to get some sleep. Good night.
Is mad, and they say that the good is lost. Greed is the God, and they will kill at any cost. But I will stand, I will go and beat the odds. Return to peace and order, I'm a demigod. I am vengeance, I am the law. I am an army, I take them all. I will rise up and never fall. I never fall, I am justice. Yeah, I am justice, yeah, yeah. I'm the hammer on the gavel, and my wrath will come raining down. I'm laying down the law. I'm the judge, yeah, I'm the jury, you know. Feel my fury come raining down. I'm laying down.
Yeah, that was the first lap out. We did 3 or 4 laps. One just looking around. Second we tried a little bit, and third we went a little bit harder. So the one thing they told us was not to blow up tires. Unfortunately we did, but it was like 10 meters before we were supposed to turn off the track, so we didn't harm the track anything. So we gotta keep our tire check a bit more harder, so we don't have that happen again. So now the car is fixed. We popped off the fender when we exploded the tire, but now it's looking good again. So we're going out for second session. Hopefully everything works good.
I'm the hammer, I'm the hammer, on the gavel, and my wrath will come raining down. I'm laying down. I'm the judge, I'm the jury, I'm the jury. Feel my fury come raining down. I'm laying down. I am justice. I am. Yeah.
The clock is 4:30, and we had an autograph session in front of the main stage before. We got a lot of new fans and actually gave away all our hero cards, so that was good. A lot of crazy fans down here in Spain, so we really like that. They keep us hyped, so that's good. After that we went out for a session. The car feels good. We have some minor tweaks with the new cooling system, but overall it works good. So now we prep the car again, going out for next session with the camera car. And after that we're going to try to move over to the smaller track. So I think we can have more of a technical driving there and have some fun. So hopefully, fingers crossed, continue, have the car working, and let's shred some more tires.
I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man.
Drag racing outside, so we might have some sound issues, but right now we're wrapping up Volrace ICE 2020. We're rounding off the event by some car trouble, but we'll move on to that later. We had an awesome experience by Pomplona yesterday. We did some promo event with drifting and stuff. It was great. The crowd loved it, and we met up with a lot of them today. Then we had some great sessions out on track. We rounded it off with chase cam footage from the guys at Robbie Works, and yeah, we had an awesome time. So unfortunately, the car seems to misfire some on one of the cylinders. This might be a compression related or something wiring, but we simply don't have the time to try it tonight. So we're going to try to do more of a troubleshooting tomorrow when we get back. So we really appreciate all the fans that came out. We have had a great time, and the guys killed it all weekend. And also you, Joachim, you filmed it really good. So, so that's it for Volrace 2020. Let's move on to another week in Spain. These guys are going home, but me, Emil, and Robin are staying for 4 more days, and then we're driving 31 hours extra. So yeah, have a good one.
I'll go wild.